Hello children, we are in a chapter called electricity. In this chapter, what all I told in the previous classes is, we know the definition of electric current, we know the equation of electric current, that is I is equal to Q by T, and we know V is equal to W by Q, and we know the formula equation related to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, and what are the factors that are going to affect the resistance, that is R is equal to rho L by A, and then I told you something about what is known as resistors in series and resistors in parallel. In resistors in series and resistors in parallel, the most important part is the solving the problem. I tell you once again, physics is the area where we have to solve more number of problems. Solving problems makes us to become expert in that particular subject. Therefore, while I solve the problem, you kindly note down those problems and practice again and again. Right? See, here there is a problem. In this chapter, there is a 3 marks question for public examination only on problems. See, the question is like this. An electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm and a conductor 4 ohm resistance are connected to 6 volt battery. They are given like this. See, there is an electric bulb and a resistor. Both are connected in series now. They are connected in series to 6 volt battery. In this circuit there is an ammeter and a plug key. And it is a closed circuit. Current is flowing this. This is the problem. The diagram also given in the problem only. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the total resistance of the circuit. What is the total resistance of the circuit? Second part is we have to calculate the current through the circuit. How much of current is flowing through in this circuit, that we have to calculate. And the potential difference across electric lamp and the conductor. First analyze the problem. The first what we have to calculate is total resistance. To calculate total resistance, we have to identify is the resistors are connected in series or parallel. See the diagram. We can easily understand resistors are connected in series. Therefore, I solve the first problem. First problem is A, they are given. We have to find the total resistance. Total resistance we have to calculate. Here the resistors are connected in series. I write RS. That is question mark. There are 2 resistors. One is R1. I take one as R1. R1 is 4 ohms. And R2 is the resistance of the bulb. That is 20 ohms. Now, total resistance we have to calculate. What is the formula what we are going to use? When the resistors are connected in series, the formula is very simple. That is RS is equal to R1 plus R2. When resistors are connected in series, the total resistance is equal to sum of the individual resistances. Now, RS is equal to, what is R1? R1 is 4. What is R2? 20. Therefore, RS is equal to 24. Which is the unit of resistance? Ohm. 24. How simple, see. You simply tell physics problems are difficult. Physics problems are not difficult. Simple mathematical calculation it is. Now I calculated total resistance, that is 24 ohms. I come back to the problem. A part is over, this part I completed, right? This part is I completed. Total resistance of the circuit is 20. Now I have to calculate the current. We all know that when the resistors are connected in series, the current remains the constant. We know the potential difference, 6 volt battery. We know the total resistance. Just now I calculated, that is 24. I can calculate VIR, which formula it is. That is, you have to remember. The second part of the problem is B. I wanted to calculate what? Current. I wanted to calculate current. Current is I have to calculate. What is given? Resistance. Just now I calculated, that is 24 ohms. Total resistance is 24 ohms. Potential difference they are given. Potential difference they are given. Potential difference is V. That is 6 volts. See, VRI. Which law it is? It is Ohm's law. By Ohm's law, the formula is V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. This is the formula. I wanted to calculate V. Therefore, V is equal to, I wanted to calculate what is known as not V, I wanted to calculate I. Therefore, what I do is, I is equal to V by R. I is equal to V by R. I is equal to, what is V given? 6. And what is resistance? R is 24. 24 ohm. That is 6 by 24. 6 by 24, you know that. 6 ones are, 6 fours are. Therefore, it is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, you all know that 1 by 4 is 0.25. 0.25 ampere. Unit of electric current is ampere. The current in the circuit is 0.25 ampere. How I got 1 by 4 quarter. Quarter is 0.25. Now I come back to the problem. See, second part is over. Total resistance I calculated as 24. The current is 0.25 amp. Now he is asking, see, when a resistors are connected in series, I is constant, but the voltage of each resistor is different. Total resistance, total voltage, potential difference is 6 volt. But how much of electric voltage of this particular resistor, how much voltage goes to this particular resistor, that we have to calculate. By adding out those two, we get 6. This may be V1, this may be V2. V1 plus V2 is equal to 6 volt. That is the case. Therefore, we have to calculate what is the voltage here, what is the voltage here, and we can easily verify also. By adding these two voltages, we have to get the total voltage, right? We calculate this one. Now I am in the third part. Third part C. First I calculate the potential difference on the resistor. There the given part is resistance of the resistor. Resistance is 4 ohms. 4 ohms. Current is constant. I calculated just now. That is current I is 0.25 A. Now I wanted to calculate the potential difference. Potential difference. That is V. We have to calculate. Formula is V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. V is equal to, what is I? 0.25. 0.25 into R is 4. R is 4. 0.25 into 4. Leave the 0.25 4 is 100, right? V is equal to 100 to, after 2 decimals I get 1. Therefore, V is equal to 1 volt. The voltage in the resistor is 1 volt. Now I want to calculate using the same concept. I wanted to calculate the resistance of the 20 ohm bulb. I do it here only. The formula is what? See, I is calculated as 0.25 ampere, right? And I wanted to calculate V. What is the resistance of the bulb? Resistance of the bulb is given as 20 ohm. We know the same formula, which is the formula V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. V is equal to, what is I? 0.25 into 20. 0.25 into 20. We know that 25 twos are 50. 25 twos are 50. 1 0. Then it becomes 5. V is equal to 5V. The voltage across the bulb is 5 volt. See how nice the problem is. 5 volt of the voltage in the bulb. 1 V is the voltage across the resistor. When you add these two, you get the total voltage as 6. V is equal to V1 plus V2. Once again I go back to the problem. See the circuit. There are two resistors. One is of 4 ohm, another one is of 20 ohm. It is a bulb. Both are connected in series. We have to find the total resistance. Total resistance in series is R1 plus R2. 4 plus 20 is 24. That is the part 1. In series connection, I is constant. V they are given 6 volt. Total resistance V. Very important problem because it already came for the public examination. Very nice circuit. See the circuit. 3 resistors. R1, R2, R3. These 3 resistors are connected in parallel. And to measure their voltage, voltmeter is also connected. And you all know that when resistors are connected in parallel, the voltage remains the constant. And these 3 resistors are connected to 12 volt battery, plug key, ammeter to measure electric current. Current is I. This is a circuit. He is given R1. R1 is equal to 5 ohms. This is 5 ohms. R2 is equal to 10 ohms. This is 10 ohms. And R3 is equal to 30 ohms. 3 resistors are connected in parallel. Now, what we have to calculate? The voltage is given as 12 volt. Resistance is given. What we have to calculate? The current through each resistor. Nice problem. See, the current what is getting in the circuit, it comes here. After coming here, it has to channelize. Three channels are there. This I divided into I1, I2, I3. 3 ways it distributes. Voltage remains the constant. We know the voltage is what? 6 volts. Each channel resistance is different. We have to calculate the current. Therefore, the first part is we have to find the current in each grid. It is called the grid or a channel. Right? We do like this. What is given? We have to calculate the current. To calculate current, I use Ohm's law. Always majority of the problems are based on Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR is the formula. We have to calculate I. Right? First I wanted to calculate I1. I think it is I1. Therefore what I write is I1 is equal to V by R1. I1 is equal to V by R1. V is constant because it is in the parallel connection. Voltage remains the constant, current varies. V is equal, I1 is equal to V by R1. I2 is equal to what? I2 is equal to V by R2. I2 is equal to V by R2. Then I want I3. There are 3 here. I3 is equal to V by R3. V by R3. The formula changed like this. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. I wanted to find I1, I2, I3. Right? I1 plus I2 plus I3. When we add all the 3, we get I. I1 is equal to V by R1. I2 is equal to V by R2. I3 is equal to V by R3. Now I come back. I calculate I1. What is V? V is 12 volt. What is R1? See the diagram. R1 is 5. R1 is 5. I complete this part. Then I1 is equal to, how you know how to divide? No? 5 2s are 10. 2. decimal point, 0 I put, 20 it becomes 5 4s are 20. 2.4 ampere. I1 is equal to 2.4 ampere. Now I find I2. To find I2 is equal to V. What is V? V is always constant in parallel connection, that is 12. Divided by R2. What is R2? 10. R2 is what? 10. 12 divided by 10 is 1.2. I2 is equal to 1.2 A ampere. Now I find I3. I3 is equal to V is constant, that is 12. What is R3? R3 is given as 30. Is given as 30. Right? See, little simplification we do. 6 2s are 6 5s, right? 6 2s are 6 5s are. It is 2 by 5. 2 by 5 you have to divide. Can you divide this? Or I have to show. The division is you have to divide 2 by 5. 2 is a smaller number. Therefore, I put 0 point. This becomes 0. 5 4s are 20. Remainder is 0. Therefore, this becomes 0.4 ampere. 0.4 ampere. See, I got I1 as 2.4, I2 as 1.2, I3 as 0.4 A. Right? I am able to find the first one is over. The current through each resistor. Now you think total current in the circuit, that is the second question. B part is, this is A part. B part is total current in the circuit. Total current in the circuit is, I know I1, I2, I3. If I wanted to find I, the total current becomes I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Right? I1 plus I2 plus I3. Therefore, I is equal to I1 2.4 plus I2 1.2, I3 0.4. Now you have to add. Don't tell this is a very difficult problem. It's an addition. 2.4 plus 1.2, 3.6. 3.6 plus 0.4 is 4. Therefore, total current is 4 amperes. 4 amperes. Now, I completed the second part. See, third part of the problem is we have to calculate the total resistance. To calculate total resistance, first you have to see the circuit. See the circuit. Is it parallel or series? The circuit is parallel. We can easily see by looking into the diagram. When the resistors are in parallel, the formula is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Therefore, I solve the third that is C part of the problem. C is total resistance. Total resistance. Since resistors are connected in parallel, I write that as Rp. I write that as what? Rp. Therefore, the formula is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. There are 3 resistors. Therefore, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Now, 1 by Rp, reciprocal of the total resistance, is equal to 1 by R1. R1 is 5 plus 1 by R2. R2 is 10 plus 1 by R3. R3 is 30. Now it is a problem of LCM. Take LCM and solve it. Physics part is only this much. The remaining part is mathematics. That too basic mathematics. Therefore, don't think that always the science problems are difficult. Science problems are so easy. Only we have to apply the formula. Later on, we have to solve by using the basics of mathematics. Right? 1 by Rp Now 5, 10, 30. The LCM is 30. LCM is always a bigger number. 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 into 1 is 6. Plus 30 divided by 10 is 3. 3 into 1 is 3. 30 divided by 30 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Then 1 by RP is equal to 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 by 30. 10 by 30. Now I cancel 0, 0. 0, 0 come. It is 1 by 3. 1 by RP is equal to 1 by 3. Then RP is equal to, you have to take a reciprocal of that. That is 3. 3 by 1. Okay. Write it as 3 by 1. 3 by 1 is 3. Which is the unit of resistance? Ohm. Therefore, the total resistance of the circuit is 3 ohms. Now you have to understand this. This is a very nice problem. I already came for the public examination. In this problem, we see the circuit again. In the circuit, the resistors are connected in parallel. Always remember this. When the resistors are connected in parallel, the effective resistance is always lesser than the smallest resistor. Which is the smallest resistor? 5. The answer, the effective resistance becomes smaller than the smallest. Therefore, when the resistors are connected in parallel, resistance decreases. When the resistors are connected in series, resistance increases. See, in this problem, what they are asked to find is R1, R2, R3 is given and they are connected in parallel. The first one is you have to identify the current in each resistor. We all know that when resistors are connected in parallel, the current channelizes. I1, I2, I3. We can calculate by using Ohm's law. I1 I calculated, I2 I calculated, I3 calculated as what is known as 2.4, 1.2 and 0.4. If I wanted to calculate I, we have to add these three to get the I. The I got it as 4. Once I is known to us, we can find the total resistance. We know the total resistance is calculated by what is known as the formula 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. I got it as 3. And total current is 4. Voltage they given as 12. How nice problem you see. But what the total resistance we got? 3. What is the total current we got? 4. 3 4s are what? 12. V is equal to IR. Simple. This problem. This is a combination of resistors. 100% you get a problem on combination of resistors in the public examination. Combination of resistors. You have to see this, how nice their circuit is made. Here, there are R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. 5 resistors are there. R1 and R2 are connected in parallel. R3, R4, R5 are connected in parallel. But this combination and this combination, then they are connected in series. There are two combinations here. The first combination of R1 and R2, they are in parallel. Second combination of R3, R4, R5, they are in parallel. But the first combination and second combination, they are connected in series. Right? And 12 volt battery is connected. Plug key is given. And we should put an arrow because the circuit is closed and the current is flowing here. He is given the values. I write the values. R1 is equal to 10 ohms. R1 is equal to 10 ohms. R2 is equal to 40 ohms. R2 is equal to 40 ohms. R3 is equal to 30 ohms. R4 is equal to 20 ohms. R5 is equal to 60 ohms. Right? Voltage is 12 volt. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate, the first part is total resistance. See, this is the total resistance of the circuit. What is the total resistance of the circuit? Since it is a combination of resistors, what I do is, first problem, A I write, total resistance I have to calculate. In this case, what I write is, total resistance I give a RT, total resistance, right? Here there are two combinations now. The first combination is the first combination. First combination of R1 and R2 I take as R dash. R dash for the first combination, that is R1 and R. Therefore, they are in parallel. Therefore, 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Don't get confused. Simply I put a symbol. R dash is the name of the combination, name of the resistor. These two resistors put together, it becomes R dash. These two resistors, how they are connected? They are connected in parallel. Therefore, 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Now, 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R1. What is 1 by R? What is R1? R1 is 10 plus 1 by R2. R2 is 40. R2 is 40. Now see, 1 by R dash is equal to, what is the LCM of 10 and 40? Bigger number, 40. 40 divided by 10 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. Plus 40 divided by 40 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Then it becomes 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 by 40. 1 by R dash is equal to 5 by 40. Then R dash is equal to what happens? Reciprocal. 40 by 5. 40 by 5. I cancel. 5 ones are 5 8s are. Therefore, R dash is equal to 8 ohms. R dash is equal to what? 8 ohm. 8 ohm is the total resistance of the first combination of resistors. In that resistor, that combination we have R1 and R2. I named it as R dash. Right? Now, second combination we see. Second combination of R3, R4 and R5 is, I write this as R double dash. Second combination as R double dash. First combination as R dash. Right. All the three are connected in what is known as parallel. Therefore, 1 by R double dash is equal to 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. 1 by R5. 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R3. R3 is given as 30 plus 1 by R4. R4 as 20 plus 1 by R5. R5 as 60. R5 as 60. 30, 20, 60. 1 by R dash is equal to 30, 20, 60. LCM, bigger number, 60. 60 divided by 30 is 2. 32s are 60. 2 into 1 is 2. Plus 60 divided by 20 is 3. 23s are 60 into 1, 3. 60 divided by 60 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. That is 2 plus 3 plus 1 is 6. 6 by 60. 1 by R double dash is equal to 6 by 60. Then R double dash is equal to 60 by 6. 60 by 6 is what? 10. 6 ones are 6 tens are 10. 10. R double dash is equal to 10 ohms. R dash is equal to 8 ohms. Now you tell me what is the total resistance, because both the resistors are connected in series. Therefore, total resistance, I write it here only. Total resistance, I called total resistance as RT, right? RT is equal to R dash plus R double dash. R dash is 8, R double dash is 10 is equal to 18 ohms. 18 ohms is the total resistance of the combination of resistors. I repeat once again. See the diagram. Combination of resistors. Two combinations are there. The first combination I call it as R dash. Second combination I call that as R double dash. R dash and R double dash both are connected in series. Therefore, I wanted to find the total resistance of R dash. These two are parallel. Therefore, parallel 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. And finally, I got the R dash as 8 ohms. R double dash, again they are in parallel. Therefore, 1 by R double dash is equal to 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. I got it as R double dash as 10. R dash and R double dash both are in series, they are series, straight line. Therefore, by adding these two, I get the total resistance of the circuit. Total resistance of the circuit, I got it as what? 18 ohms. See, then what he is asking, the second part I do it here only. Second part, what total current flowing in the circuit? Current you have to calculate. Total current to calculate, you should know the total resistance. Total resistance, just now we calculated as 18. And total voltage, what is the total voltage? 12. By Ohm's law, we can find the second part of the problem. The Ohm's law, by Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the current. I is equal to V by R. What is the total voltage is given? 12. What is the total resistance we calculated? 18. We can cancel, no? Which number? 6 2s are 6 3s. It is 2 by 3. Now you have to divide. Okay, I divide it. I divide here. 2 to be divided by 3. Right? 2 is smaller number. 0.20. 3 6 18. 2 remainder. 20 become 6 18. Again 2. Recurring decimal it is. Recurring decimal. Therefore, I can write it as 0.67 current point is ampere. Total current in the circuit is 0.67 ampere. Total resistance is 18. Add these to 18. Total voltage is 12. Very nice problem. So far, I completed series connection and parallel connection. Now you have to listen properly. Series connection and parallel connection, both of them having their own advantages and disadvantages. Here, what happened? When the resistors are connected in series, imagine a situation. In our domestic purpose, we take, in a series connection, we all know that current is constant, I is constant. The current for this resistor is constant. Imagine a situation. You purchased a TV. Let us imagine this is TV. And this is what is known as a heater. And this is bulb. See, can you imagine? We connect TV, heater and a bulb in series. Impossible. Practically it is impossible. Why? Because when you connect TV, heater and bulb in series, all TV, heater and bulb, they get same amount of current. Suppose the current supplied is sufficient for the heater, the bulb is going to burn out. Why? Because bulb doesn't require that much of current at all. Suppose when we supply current required for the bulb, heater cannot work at all. Heater requires more electricity. Therefore, practically it is impossible to connect all devices in series because different devices require different amount of electric current to work. Therefore, in domestic purpose, we don't connect the gadgets or resistors in series. The major disadvantage is different electrical devices take different amount of electric current, but in series connection the electric current remains the same. Then how can we connect the different what is known as electrical gadget in series? Therefore, we don't use series connection in our domestic purpose. In our home, we always connect in parallel. In the parallel, what happens? The different grids takes different amount of current. Here the current is I1. Suppose this is TV. TV takes some amount of current, and this is heater. Heater takes different amount of current, that is I2. Bulb takes I3. Therefore, at domestic purpose, we always connect the electrical gadgets in parallel. We can't use in series. Then you can find where we can find the series connection. Series connection, we can see it in the serial sets. In the decorative bulbs, we can see the bulbs are connected in series. There what happens? Gadgets cannot be connected in series, right? But where we are using this? The series connection is used in serial sets, like these bulbs, decorative bulbs. Here what happens? Suppose if any, there is another disadvantage. Suppose if any bulb goes here, the whole serial set goes. Therefore, the electrician has to sit and check which bulb is gone. That is the major disadvantage of series connection. Series connection, there are two disadvantages. One is, since electric current is constant, different electrical gadgets require different amount of electric current. Therefore, it is practically impossible to connect electrical gadgets in series. Second thing is, in series connection, if one gadget breaks down, the whole circuit breaks down. Therefore, for the practical use, we don't use this. We are using it for decorative purpose like this. At our domestic purpose, we are connecting all electrical devices in parallel. Why? In parallel connection, different grid gets different amount of electricity. Therefore, different gadgets can use different amount of electricity. And the total voltage remains constant. That is the advantage of parallel. Therefore, practical purpose we use parallel connection, but this as a science factor we have to understand there are two different types of connection. One is series and another one is parallel. This is all about one particular unit of the chapter called electricity. The next unit is heating effect of electric current. That I continue in the next classes. First class is over. First unit of the chapter electricity is over. What all we studied? We 6 equations I told you. I is equal to Q by T, V is equal to W by Q, and V is equal to IR, R is equal to rho L by A, S is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 series connection, 1 by RP parallel connection, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. 6 formulas we completed. We understood the units like unit of electric current ampere, unit of potential difference volt, unit of resistance ohm, unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Like that all we understood. And I told you something about the advantages and disadvantages of parallel and series connection. In series connection, it is practically impossible to connect the electrical gadgets. But in domestic front, we are using the connections like parallel connection. This is all about the first unit of the chapter called electricity. Assignment number 46. The first question is, a circuit with 3 resistors, 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm. You have to find the total resistance of the circuit. Question number 2. Again, 3 resistors are connected in parallel of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 20 ohms. And you have to find the total resistance of the circuit by using formula. Third question is very simple. Write the formula for electric current. The second one is potential difference. First 2 formulas. Fourth one is write the SI unit of electric current, resistance, resistivity and potential difference. Fifth one is the very famous law, state Ohm's law. You have to state Ohm's law.